Well, Simmers, it's a big day tomorrow as we have another base game update ahead of the new expansion pack Royalty and Legacy coming out on February 12th. So with that being said, let's take a look at what The Sims is giving us for the base game update. Again, huge thank you to the Sims community for putting this all together because it makes it 10 times easier to understand what we're getting. So first up, as you can see from the title, we have new Stair Tools, Family Tree, Overhaul, and more coming to the game. So let's get into it. So like I stated before, the update is coming out tomorrow. Makes sense. It's Tuesday tomorrow. Normally our base game updates come out on like Tuesday. It's about a week and 2 days before the pack is going to be launched. But we need to get into what we're getting. So the first thing is really cool. It's new Stair Tools, and I've always wanted something like this in the game, but you can modify the railings in build mode, obviously. Like, you can see this right here. We didn't have this before, and you're probably wondering, what does this entail? Well, let me skim through the last photo so you guys can see it. So it has no rail, left rail, right rail, and double rail. You can kind of see it right here with this grand staircase, which I've always wanted in the game. Now we can finally do it, which is crazy that now we can do it. I feel like they would have, or not even feel like, they should have added this way before. But anyways, basically, I guess from this slider, you can modify, you know, the staircase and all of that. I'm not exactly sure how this will work entirely just because we haven't gotten the update yet, but we'll see it tomorrow. But again, you can select the railings and use the drop down and sliders to customize the build. Very excited to have that in the game. Very excited to see what you guys do with these updates, with this update for future builds and stuff. The next one is another big one, and honestly, I don't know if I'm ready for a family tree update because there are still a lot of problems in the Sims 4 game. It is far from perfect. I do love the Sims, but there are problems, and the most recent one was the photo glitch where people were taking photos in the Sims of their Sims, and the photos were showing up blank. There was nothing to it, and they lost like existing photos and then new photos. So it's been a whole debacle. Apparently it's fixed. I don't know, from my, feedback of it, it's still broken, and now we're getting a family tree update, so this just makes me scared. Any of y'all's existing family trees, I don't know what this will entail. Fingers crossed it works and everything's okay, but what they're adding to it doesn't really seem too big to like break it, I guess. So basically the updated family tree helps you keep track of more family dynamics, which I do love the idea of. You can now recognize a whole host of new family relationships like half siblings and step parents. I do love that. So as you can see right here, it says like her stepmother. Obviously we know that. And then this other photo kind of goes into more, I mean, it kind of seems like the same as the last thing, unless I'm missing anything. But it says, I get maybe I don't know. I just know they're adding like half siblings. I know they're adding like half siblings and step parents. So that's what it would look like. I don't know what this show legend means, but yeah, so that's what they're doing. And I knew that with the half siblings and step parents, so hopefully it doesn't break too much. You would think, the smaller it is, maybe the better. Who knows? Try to stay positive. All right, the next thing is additional royalty and legacy features. So you can access your Sims family tree through the symbology. You mean symbology? Symbology panel. The family tree will have additional functions in the royalty and legacy expansion pack. As you can see right here, you've got, you can't even see it because of my face. Hold on. It's this little thing. We all know the family tree thing. I don't think that's like a big problem. We know that. But with the new pack, you'll get these, I guess this comes with the new expansion pack, and you can forage your family tree, and you can also research your own family tree as well through that little book. So like I was mentioning here, you'll be able to explore lineage history through the tapestry object, fine-tune relationships using hide or forge connections, and trace generational stories with the family book. That does seem like a very cool feature, and something that I have actually wanted for a while was more of in-depth for family, like more in-depth features for the family trees, especially since I'm more of a family, gameplay simmer. So I do love that. But again, I'm going to say this, I say it all the time. Will it work? Will it work? Anyways, we have new cast tags, which I am all for tags. I do love tags and create a sim. It just makes it a lot easier to find what you're looking for. But back to the base game, the curly and afro textured hairstyles tags have been updated and reorganized to make finding the right look easier than ever. Again, Self-explanatory, you have a new tag for Africano, which will again help filter out to make sure that it's popping up the right clothes to fit that tag. Hopefully help it make it 10 times easier to find exactly what you're looking for when you're making your sim. We also have new nails that will come with the base game update tomorrow. So these are pretty cool. Then you have these, I guess is that the same one, just showing off the different swatches? Oh, sorry, guys. I really like these colors, though. I'll have to look through the swatches because they didn't show all of them, but it looks really cool. They also had a full trailer preview, but I feel like we can get the gist of it. But that was about it for the updates. Now, as I am a modding channel, I do mod reviews on here, as we all know. I am going to make a PSA for all of you guys. I do this every time we have a mod update. We have a base game update, or just update in general, whatever it is, because it is very important to me that you guys are taking care of your Sims 4 game, because the Sims 4, as we know, can be a little wacky, and there are ways to kind of help prevent it from getting any wackier. So with this base game update for my mod players, you need to remove your mod folder before the update, and I also strongly recommend that you back up your save files. What I do and what many other simmers do is they just make another folder or put it on like a hard drive and put the files, make a copy of it or whatever, but back it up to make sure that you have it. So if anything happens, you can put those save files back into the game that are unaffected, okay? The other thing too is I want to put out another PSA for, you know, my mod players. Please give the modders time to update their mods. They are human beings. They are not machines. So if the mod is not updated the day of, don't panic. Just take the mod out of your game if it's not working. And then when it updates, just put it back in. But give the creator some time to get it set up to figure out, you know, what's broken and what's not broken. I always use Scarlet's Realm for the mod list, and they give a sheet to say if it's compatible or what's going on from the modders and / creators that have given them an update for it. So hopefully that all made sense to you guys. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below so I can answer them as well. But yes, again, to just go over it, remove your mod folders and then update them when the update comes out, when the updates start rolling out for the mods, as well as backing up your save files. And yeah, that's about the best advice I can give you guys during this time right now, because I know when we see a base game update, it gets a little scary. So the next thing that I have for you guys, we're gonna move away from the scariness of a base game update into the new look at apartments and back rooms. I saw this the other day and I was like, ooh, that sounds cool. Back rooms. Can I make like a speakeasy in The Sims now? I mean, you could do that before, but apparently backrooms are now lot type in The Sims. Now they posted this video like either yesterday or a few days ago. I can't exactly remember, but I saw it and I hadn't gotten the chance to look at it yet. But I know there's probably someone on the other side of the screen that's watching this video that probably hasn't seen it either. So basically they gave us a little bit of they gave us another look into the royalty and legacy like build trailer for the lots and features. So for instance, we had this one that kind of showed the palette. Oh, let me get the cursor off so you guys can see it. I didn't realize it was right here. I'm sorry. This is a 50 by 50. We did see this through the lot overview of the different things that we are getting, but it looks really nice. I can't wait to look at the inside because it looks really nice. I can't wait to like see it. And then the next one is the estates, which this was built by Plum Bob Kingdom. We did look at this in my last Simmers Digest, but this is basically what it looks like. Super cute. I can't wait to see like the inside of these builds once we get the pack. This is the one that I have been curious about, these apartments. We got 2 apartments, I'm pretty sure. This is the Lakeview apartments, obviously. This is one of the floor plans for it, the 23 by 15. And then this kind of shows you the designs of them. I think this is so cute. This kitchen looks amazing right here. And then you've got I feel like we've gotten another one. This is the other layout too. A little different, but still, this looks so good. I'm actually glad that they added some more apartments. I personally love apartments in the game, so I'm glad we have some more. This is also the backroom lot type that I was talking about. Basically, it's a first look at the lot type and what it contains deep down the basement. So it's the hardcover backrooms lot by Studio Gabri. Is a 20 by 20 lot with normal libraries and communal communal areas on the ground floor. As you can see right here, kind of shows you like the build process of it. And then if you go down, it's got this back room, which this looks pretty cool. I don't know what this like, this is like a speakeasy. So I guess you can make like speakeasies in The Sims with this back room lot type, which is pretty cool. Anyways, the pack will come out on February 12th, literally in less than 2 weeks. It is absolutely insane. I feel like yesterday we got this pack, you know, announced, and it was rumored to be the last expansion pack, which I'm not sure if that's true or not. I can definitely see them taking a step back from expansion packs from now on. I think they should really focus on trying to fix the issues with the game. But anyways, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are with the base game update, if you guys have any questions, and what do you guys think about the lot types that we're getting? Are you excited for a new backroom lot type? I feel like you guys can get pretty creative with your builds with that. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below for more videos like this, as well as our mod review, live streams, and whatever else we're doing Sims 4 related. And with all that being said, happy simming, and I will see you all later.